Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to FrostPunk. We are currently doing the Winterhome scenario. It's going quite well, but I'm kind of wondering all of the different ways where this could go horribly wrong all at once. But right now we need to research and build the... what was it called? The repair station. But I am going to wait until our current research is finished before I carry on doing that. I feel like I need to stockpile more food and things. But I don't know. What's this? Why are you not working? Nobody was working in it. Oh, why is it freezing cold over here? I feel like I've missed something here. Let's just quickly throw down a steam hub here. There. That way we can rescue the person trapped in there, even though I seem to have just blatantly ignored it for a while. Oh dear. Plea of the faithful. Sir, a priest is here with a group of followers. They're asking you to cut the public house opening hours. They contend that the pleasures it offers poisons the mind and souls of our people. No. I've been getting sick over this whole week. Today I feel really bad, so there might not be as many videos next week, because this is the day that I tend to record everything. So we can now research a new technology that will allow us to build a repair station and investigate the generator. Yes. Let's go. But yeah, so I might not be doing Outer Worlds videos. I'm not sure yet. At the end of this I'll decide if I'm truly dying or not. Hopefully I'll be fine. But you never know. It is decidedly cold. A couple of days it will get warm again. But we have 5 days to examine the generator. Oh, excuse me. But yes, I feel like I need to stockpile more. We are producing a lot of food. It's just kind of not... Steel we're kind of running low on. I kind of feel like we need more steel. I might upgrade the steel producing places, thanks brain, to a steam one. I don't only have one steam core left, but I do have a lot of steam cores coming, so let's do it for the sake of upgrading people's houses and things. I've done a terrible job of like rebuilding this place. All these people still live in tents. Oh, you people are still freezing. You know what? I'm going to build a couple of houses just inside of the heated area in here. Just so if people do live in cold house, not bunkhouse, wrong one. If people are on the outskirts, they can just come and get warm. But the temple has influenced some people to mend their ways. Wonderful. We don't want any nasty people here. Hopefully we'll build up those houses and it'll be great. Now we have 276 food. That's a lot of food. Like, nobody's starving. I'm just a little bit paranoid. I feel like something big's about to happen and I'm gonna be like short on materials. Basically. Oh, excuse me. I keep catching my voice and losing it. It's so annoying. Which is kind of I was going to stream today. I'm recording this on the Saturday, the day that it comes out. I was going to stream today, but I've decided against it on the grounds that I can barely speak properly. And everyone knows my opinion. There's no point making videos if I sound crap. Oh, nobody lives in these. Let's just get rid of them. And I won't constantly panic about it. And hopefully these two houses here, they instantly got filled up. Yeah. Why do you only work? There we go. Yeah, why is that only on work hours? I must have had a reason for it. Don't know what, but that's still collecting things. Can I make another scout team? No, I need to research another scout team. I feel like I need more scouts as well. I feel like I'm up against the clock. Especially since we've got to repair the generator. I mean, the generator... We've got 5 days. And it might blow up. I mean, I'd rather it didn't, but you never know. What happened to the coal delivery man? I know he's still here. I think. If not, then it's funny. I haven't noticed. Oh, one person is sick. We're doing really well on the whole sickness thing. Thank God. How many hours left? I think I am wasting too much coal right now. Could open up the economy book, but I'm always paranoid it's going to break the game. No, it's fine. Oh yeah, we are losing coal. Maybe I should do something about that now. I could always just fill that up. Why not? Well, that's going to matter because no one's working at night anyway. Let's just speed through the night here. Oh dear. I love the fact that I said that we were doing well on the whole sick thing, and it's just getting worse. The units have returned to the city. You can disband the scouts. No, it does not do that. So we got some 5 steam cores. That's a lot of steam cores. We can do a lot with that many steam cores, but they're going straight back out again to the weather station. We'll go this way. I kind of want another team to go this way, down, but we'll find out. I think we'll get another team. How many spare workers do we have? 41. I feel like we're going to build another hunter's place. I mean, at this point, I've got loads of spare room. I could just build it bloody anywhere, but we'll do it there. Just having more than you need is better than not having enough. General rule of thumb. Oh yeah, that turns off at night. I'll work out if I have got all the ones that can turn off at night, turning off at night. Like, no one's working there? Or there? In theory, we can turn them off. Working there. That's just a random house back here. Perfect. Ah, a law. What law do we want? We can do another purpose law. Righteous denunciation. Duty of the faithful to denounce wickedness. It is a sign of true compassion to bring the wicked to light. No. Oh. Don't know, maybe. Maybe with the Faith Keepers? Let's get the Faith Keepers. They're basically the police, aren't they?
A new law has passed.
Let's build them next door to the temple. That should, if anything does go horribly wrong, that will allow us to kind of grab it by the horns and go for it. I'm still kind of concerned at the sheer amount of ill people we have. I was hoping there was going to be none. Did I build that infirmary? I did. Yeah, it's definitely working. Well, it'll warm up soon. As soon as it warms up, we should be in a much better position. Oops. I got tangled up in my own headphone wire. God damn it. Where did I build that other hunter's hut? There it is. Or hunter's hangar, sorry. I'll give us some more food. And coal seems to be going back up again, so I think we're okay. I think I was just panicking for no reason. We can now build the repair station. Let's go. Ooh, well, isn't that interesting? Let's actually take to build. 50 wood and 20 steel. That we're good. Build some more depots. Don't pop them anywhere. It's not like we need to expand our housing situation or anything. Oh, we need technology. Let's get more skills. That's what I said I was going to do. Almost went for something completely different then. Double rations for kids. In the wake of recent child worker accident, the parents argue that we could give working children double rations to make them stronger and help prevent injuries. No. It's because I'm paranoid about food. Still. Inoperative. Because there's nothing to gather. Okay, let's rip you down. There's still stuff over here that I'd like to clear up. Oh, this one's depleted now as well, so if we just dismantle that. I want this to be food or steel. We're not really getting to the upper limits of food, so right now I'll do wood and steel, I think. Change of heart. Sir, a man was found crying silently in the temple. We approached him to ask if he needed help. He told us he wanted to see you. I thought my faith died long ago, sir, with my wife and daughters in London. I couldn't see any purpose in our new life, in the fight for survival, but today when I entered the temple, I saw a future for us. Now, I'm ready to face it. Oh, well, wonderful. Let's, get those faith keepers on the go. There goes all the discontent. Wonderful. Luckily, we built the repair station at the same time. Oh no, we've almost finished it. I take that back. Faith will definitely see us through. It'll be fine. As long as you believe in something hard enough, it's bound to happen. I'm trying to work out if I've won more with faith than I have order. What's this? Victims rescued. Sir, we rescued a couple of engineers. They were trying to get the generator working when the fighting broke out, but were arrested by the previous leader's thugs. They're hurt, but will recover soon with proper medical attention. Yeah, they're hungry and ill. Yeah, we can sort them out. It's not a problem. Plus, I think we're going to need 60 engineers. Do I even have 60 engineers? I have 64 engineers. That's all of my engineers. Oh god. Okay, right. Well, we got 6. How long is that going to do? 8 days. Well, I don't have 8 days, so we're going to have to strip people out. Where are these people? Let's just strip people out of here. And all of you go in here. 21, that's 1 day. I could just take everyone out of my medical posts and just leave the infirmary to kind of... yeah, but then they've got 54 sick people. I think that's a bad idea. There's no denying that I have overkill on the whole medical post situation. I'm worried that... We'll leave it. 1 day isn't too bad. Yeah, it does eat into my time to do anything if there's anything after it, though. I've got the engineers in places they shouldn't be. I've got 10 in the infirmary. It's not too bad, all things considered. I turn you off so you're not bloody telling me you're understaffed. Big red symbols usually indicate massive problems. More scouts. Where are you? Beacon? It's around here somewhere. There it is. Right, I want you guys to go this way. And then, can I... Did I get faster sleds? No, lighter scout sleds. Let's get that. I'm really going to knuckle down on the whole scouting thing. I feel like I need to put more people in here. If I turn off this one... Well, what I could do is just go down to... 1. Hasn't really made that much of a difference. This is terrible. 15 hours? Oh, there are more engineers. That was quick. Oh wait, no, that's the weather stations. That was the existing scouts. The engineers responsible for preparing the weather forecast welcome us as we enter the building. The weather station is manned by several engineers who use an array of instruments to monitor the air temperature, wind force, and direction of atmospheric pressure changes. On the basis of this data, they prepare weather forecasts. We could use these engineers in the city to help with the generator, but if we close the weather station, we'll lose the weather forecasts. Well, it's going to keep getting colder, I can tell you that much, says the chief meteorologist. You guys can... We'll decide what to do with them later. Because I'd like to know what the weather forecasts are. If something bad is going to come, like a storm or something, I want to know about it. The last Dreadnought. The chief engineer of the team investigating the cause of the generator malfunction takes you aside. He's visibly concerned. I was thinking about the last of the Dreadnoughts that brought us here. The only one we haven't taken apart yet. At first it seemed we'd have to dismantle it to fix the generator, but now I think we may need it intact after all. Just in case, you know, we have to leave the city. I see. Well, could we not... Is the generator truly beyond repair? So that's bad. If we have to evacuate 500... How many people fit on a Dreadnought? I don't actually know. Kind of feel like I want more people doing it, but... I'll be fine. We're at 50%. So, well, 50% workforce, I should say. We're almost at 50% people. Ah, there goes the fleet of hunter blimps. I love that so much. That's my favourite thing ever. Get another one. I think we'll be okay. Oh, that's what I need to do that I keep forgetting about. I want to get to factory so I can heal all these people who have broken limbs. That's going to be a problem. Although we have 6 people who are sick. Get through the night here. At least the engineers are working through the night. Which is a surprise. Why are there so many people getting sick all of a sudden? Oh my god. What the hell? What have I done wrong? Scouts have gone to the... Oh god, they've both arrived at the same time. Distinct spot we can use for exploration. Steel bridge. And then you guys. Near the base of a cliff, some dark forms are visible, buried deep under the ice and snow. Several huge crates are buried here, exactly like the ones used to protect steam cores during transport. We'll dig them out. Wonderful. Let's send you to the snow dune. Well, as soon as we've done this with the generator, I'll open all my medical posts back up again, and we'll be okay. Almost there, look. Hey! The generator report is ready. Our engineers have finished inspecting the generator. It has a catastrophic flaw. It will keep breaking down, and each malfunction will cause the stress within the generator to start rising. We'll be able to patch it up using the repair station, but these fixes will not last long. The generator will eventually break down, permanently, and then explode from the rising stress. Winterhome is doomed. Oh dear. I can kind of understand the drop of hope. Sir, the chief engineer says there's still hope. We didn't dismantle the last of the Dreadnoughts. If we repair it, we can leave Winterhome and find another place to live. Yet people are doubtful. Where would we go? It's nothing but a frozen wasteland as far as the eye can see. I know another place we could go. It'll be fine, Scouts. Our only option is to evacuate as many people as possible using the Dreadnought we didn't fully dismantle. We first have to build an evacuation centre, then we have to send engineers to refit the Dreadnought. We'll need steel and steam cores to convert decks into cabins for people on board, and food rations to feed them through the journey. Oh. Okay, well. Let's build the evacuation centre. Where's this need to go? It's bloody huge. Ah, it goes up here, okay. Right, it's not doing anything right now, so if I just go none. Max out all the medical posts again. Why do I have 21? Why do I have so many engineers? Where else did I get them from? Oh well. Just leave them on there so they can repair it as it breaks. Right, so we have to build the evacuation centre. We're doing that now. Have engineers on the Dreadnought site. We need 25. Do we have enough engineers? I guess we do if we lower the... I could use the 20 odd that are in the generator. And
Get back to work.
someone from the medical posts. There we go. Oh, storage is at capacity. Let's quickly build another one of those for raw food. Oh wow. Resource depot. We need to make sure that we don't... that we have more than enough food, apparently. Steel ruins depleted. Repair station improvements. The evacuation of so many people will take time, so we need to keep the generator running for as long as possible. Fortunately, our engineers have several ideas how to raise the efficiency of the repair station. Okay, so the first one we have is repair station efficiency. A set of custom tools that raises the efficiency of the repair station by 10%. Or emergency repair allows us to advance generator repairs by 10% using wood and steel. Ooh, oh, there's loads down here. Okay, well, I'll finish what we're doing and then I'll do it. But how often do we need to repair it? That's the question. Because right now there's nothing to repair. It is mildly confusing, I'll admit. Silence in the ruins. So we keep listening, but the ruins are deathly silent. We have to accept there's no chance of finding any more survivors. Where's my church? I feel like discontent and things. Oh, not discontent, but hope is slightly buggered right now. See if we can get people back under our control here. Why are you not being built? I also feel like that maybe I need to warm this place over here. Oh wait, I suppose. There we go. Yes, I do need to warm this place over here because it's bloody cold and the last thing I need is a bunch of people getting sick because they're waiting in the excavation centre. Excavation centre? That's not what I wanted to say. Evacuation centre. Man the Dreadnought. Sir, the evacuation centre is operational. We can now send engineers to the Dreadnought. Once there, they will be able to start restoring it to serviceable condition using the resources we send them. Let's take a look. Okay, this is a very unique thing. I've never seen this before. What is this? How do I fill the... I think I'm missing something here. How do I put people on the transport? Oh, 0 are available. Okay, that's why. If I take out... I need to repair right now. So if I take out, like, what? 15? 15 out of 50. Let's just put... Just leave one guy, it'll be fine. But 20, let's send 20. I'd like to send 50, but that would be all of our engineers. So let's send. Whoa, that's badass. That reminds me of Sunless Skies. Okay, so that's going to the Dreadnought. How long does that take? 1 day? Oh god, okay. So we want to fill it up before we send it normally. Because we have 16 days. We are on a timer. Divided in death. Sir, we've noticed that the dead in the snow pits have been divided into 2 heaps. In one lie the victims of the fires and the brutal attempts to pacify the riots, many with gunshot wounds. On the other, the charred corpses of the perpetrators, the previous leader and his men. Some people talk about throwing them out of the city, far away from decent folk. Yeah, they've already paid for their crimes. What a horrendous thing to do. They're already dead. What is it going to achieve? Nothing. People do strange things, though. There we go. I don't think it matters, because technically this is not part of... Like, no one's actually working there, but for the sake of it. Right, there we go. Scouts are now moving 50% faster. Let's research the emergency repair. Can I do anything else in here? Yes, I can. I can use 20 food rations, which we have plenty of, to pacify the people more. Oh, damn it. I need to get the factory. Bugger. Keep forgetting I need the factory. Because I can't imagine that transporting a bunch of crippled people is going to be easy. If I heal them, it'll be fine. Yeah, I'll sort it out. But I don't know, we don't have enough steel to make all of the amputations? Nope. Augmentations? Nope. Prosthetics. There we go. Oh, my brain. The bridge is maintained by an automation. Its task is to keep it free of snow in case we needed to transport resources across the ravine. The automaton works tirelessly to keep the bridge free of snow and passable for resource transports. If we sent it to the city, we would cut off any outposts farther down this route. Scouts will still be able to cross the bridge. That's screaming. That is definitely screaming that we need to use this bridge. So, let's leave it on its duty. That is like resource transportation. So it's either this or the Dreadnought. The train or the Dreadnought. So I'm going to leave it. We'll leave it for now. I mean, an automaton wouldn't help us that much anyway. It just means it would give us a free 24-hour shift on whatever job we have or whatever job we program it to. There is also another argument that I could have built my own automatons by now. I just haven't. Scouts have reached the snow dunes. A distinct spot in the Frostlands. We can use this for further exploration. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some promising locations from here. Shrouded cave? Doesn't that sound intriguing?
Night is coming. Put down your...
Okay, we have 6 cores. We got more than enough coal and things. In fact, I think we are doing surprisingly well, all things considered. It's just the time limit scares me. For obvious reasons. What law can we get? I think righteous denunciation or shrines could help, actually. Excuse me. Let's build some shrines.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
build one over here. Build one by the steel factory places, if I can remember where the bloody hell they are. How am I so blind? They're massive buildings. Ah, here they are. It's because they're all off. Perfect. And one more. Build one right there. Perfect. It is about to get warmer, which is going to make life a lot easier. It should allow us to clear out a lot of these sick people, which will make everything considerably nicer to deal with. 1 out of 3 shrines done. They're more efficient at work. Shrines built. Shrines have been erected. People feel encouraged to pray more often. Hope rises. Wonderful. Can we do anything else? Well, scouts have reached the iron deposit. A vein of iron ore was exposed by a narrow crack in the ice. The iron deposit is rich and easily accessible. We could set up an outpost here to process the iron ore and send steel to the city. Good to know. Don't think we need it right now. About rock formation. Kind of worried that we haven't found any cities or anything yet. We do have a couple of days. It's not the end of the world. We've got a couple of sick people around the place. I'm gonna go for a bit longer. We've gone past the half hour line, but the half hour line, but I'm gonna keep going. Just a little bit more. Oh dear, we've just met with cave. Somewhere there's got to be something that's not good. You know what? I'm gonna build some houses. I think somewhere we've got some people who are just in a terrible place. The entrance to the cave is hidden from view and shielded from prevailing wind. The cave is deep and surprisingly warm. There's even fresh water source here, a perfect place for a hideout. It's a strange thing to say. Freshwater springs, okay, well there's nothing further down that way. Our scouts are suddenly very efficient, so I'm not going to be too upset here. Discontent's going up. Slightly problematic. Discontent will fall when the procession starts after midnight. I don't think our discontent is high enough to warrant using that just yet. I'd rather save it for when we need it. Did it tell me to send 25 engineers, or does it know that I sent 25 engineers? Because if I accidentally... No, I only sent 20 engineers. God damn it, why was I not paying attention? I could hear the people shouting at me for that one. That's wasted a lot of time. The speed of that train. Ooh! Bloody hell, that was a lot of steam. Okay, they are there. Rock formation, a distinct spot in the Frostland. We can use it to explore further, blah blah blah. Search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but may be able to reach some promising locations from here. Storm shelter. This frontier facility is a shelter for our scientists to explore the farther reaches of the Frostland. I can't believe I have to send another 5 engineers to the Dreadnought just because I wasn't paying attention. Technology tree. Let's make sure we get the factory. I could increase the research, the shift times on the workshops, but part of me doesn't want to. Okay. So is it coming back now? Do I have to send another one? Can I get 5? Got it. We're just gonna have to close down one of these. Another 23 hours. God damn it! I feel like such an idiot. Not the first time, obviously. I'm always making silly mistakes like this, but. Yeah, okay. Let's do righteous denunciation. I think that will help us.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Make sure this doesn't need repairing. It doesn't seem to need repairing. I think we're doing okay. Whoop. Tell a load of people just got sick.
Time to rest.
Oh dear, all of the scouts have arrived at the same time. Freshwater springs. Several pools are kept from freezing by springs gushing from the fissures in the rocky bottom. There are plenty of fish in the water. Flashes of silver shimmer from the fish as they dart between submerged boulders, nibbling algae from them. A reminder of the greener past of this place. We don't know what species they are, but fresh fish would be a welcome addition to our menu. Sure, why not? Go to the snowy hill now. As we enter the shelter, a group of scientists and explorers greets us warmly. We have some promising leads, but I'll understand if the exploration of the Frostland is given secondary priority in our circumstances, says the team leader. Shall we tell these people to leave their work and move to the city? No. Let them carry on with their exploration. Because... wait, can... This is worrying, because I feel like I've explored everywhere and I haven't found a place to send our people yet. I guess there's Baron's Hollow. Quite far away though. Who knows, maybe just discovering them is enough and it will trigger something. If I'm lucky. There we go. There we go, the sicknesses are starting to go down again. I think building all these houses is helping slightly. We're moving people from the cold side of town to the warm side of town. Basically from the damn shanty town on the edge of town. It is about to get colder again though, so I have to keep that in mind. Scouts have reached the snowy hill. A distance upon the Frostland, we can use it to explore, blah blah blah. Search hasn't covered anything of blah blah blah. Frozen forest. Let's see where that sends us. Food stockpiles are not as great as I was hoping they were going to be. A tip from a believer. Captain, a woman has told us that she overheard her neighbours talking about hoarding food and other supplies. We'll follow the lead. Good job, gentlemen. But, you know what? I think I'm going to have to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. I am reading them all. I'm struggling to reply to them all because I've been very busy outside of recording things. But I do read them all. And thank you very much for all the advice and all of the things. It's wonderful. Brilliant. And I do very much appreciate them. But, as always, I'll see you next time.